All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is June Collier. This is the Tuesday night call, the online marketing system call. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day. And I know I did. I enjoyed my weekend. This was a long weekend for me, and I was able to get some rest and relaxation and not be on the go like I'm always doing. But tonight, what we're going to do is tonight we're going to be quick. I'm going to make a quick, and I always say that, right? But I truly mean it tonight. We're going to be very, very quick in going over a marketing principle or marketing tool. And I like to be very concise with one tool and give you something that you can start using and benefiting from, and then we'll move on next week with something else. So what you'll notice right here, if you're looking at your screen, we are at the Facebook page for MyEcon. Now, if you have not signed up to get to the MyEcon Facebook page, I would definitely recommend that you come visit our page, that you start following the page, do whatever you got to do to get to the MyEcon page, right? And so one of the things that you want to do, because you want to be notified every time MyEcon sends something out through their Facebook page. So when you get to the Facebook page, not only do you want to follow the page, but right here where it says following, you want to go ahead and click on this little checkbox right here that says see first. And what that will do is in your news feed, anytime we post some stuff, you're going to see it. All right. So you want to be notified of everything that we're doing on our Facebook fan page. So make sure that you go here to follow and then click on see first. As far as notifications, you want to turn those on as well so that you'll be notified on any type of events that we have going on. So that's how you can stay in touch with what MyEcon is doing and what's going on. Now, I'm saying that because we're doing something really special for the next, I don't know, it's probably going to be the next 50 days or so. But every day I'm sharing a testimonial, a video testimonial. So you're going to find those video testimonials right here on the MyEcon fan page. So if we scroll down, I want to show you where those testimonials are. So I just uploaded one testimonial today of Miss Candace Woodruff. She's out of the Little Rock area. She is an EVP Platinum out of Little Rock, Arkansas. She's giving her testimony. And then below her testimony, you'll see Pastor Daryl Dandridge, who also happens to be out of Little Rock, Little Rock, Arkansas, and he's giving his testimony. And if you scroll down, you'll see the next testimony. Let's see, where is it? Keep scrolling. You'll see Miss Ray Hope. Miss Ray Hope is out of North Carolina, and she's giving her testimony. So she's done a great job with her testimony. And then we'll start off with the first person that we started listing with the testimony, and that's Mr. Tony Clopton out of Alabama. So what I want to do tonight is I really want to talk about how to take advantage of these testimonies, because I assumed that people knew what to do. And this past weekend, I realized that a lot of people don't know how to take full advantage of these, folks that are giving their testimony. One quick second. I got a question that just came in from Mr. Stokes. Let me take care of this real quick, okay? I promise you I'll get this done extremely fast. Boom. All right. That should have been taken care of. All right, great. All right, so we've got these testimonies. And so what I was saying is that a lot of people don't know how to utilize the testimonies. And so what you want to do is, as we start loading these testimonies, and like I said, they're going to probably be, when we're done, I'm probably going to load 40 to 60 testimonies. So there's going to be a lot of different testimonies. But what you want to do is you want to know all of the testimonies that are out there, and you want to know which one that you might want to use in the future. So, for example, you might listen to Mr. Tony Clopton and listen to his testimony and find out that, he had some issues. He's a married guy. He was able to clean up his credit. He was able to get some rental properties. He was able to purchase his first home, and he got two much needed cars. And so you need to learn everybody's testimony, because when you're out talking to people or you're marketing, you want to put a person that's in front of them you want to put the right person in front of them for the testimony. Because, see, a lot of times people will relate. So I got Mr. Tony Clopton here, and then I've got Miss Ray Hope. And so I'm going man, woman, man, woman, man, woman. So tomorrow I'll have a male that will be giving their testimony. But Miss Ray Hope, she was a single mother with 3 children, and her house was going into foreclosure. So that's her story. And then if we go to Mr. Darrell Dandridge, Pastor Dandridge, he was able to pay off his church's mortgage early. And then we go here to Miss Candace Woodruff, and she started several businesses as the result of being in my econ. And so what you're going to find is that as you listen to these testimonies, you have different people's stories, and you'll begin to be able to say, if you are a pastor, I might want to send you Pastor Darrell Dandridge's testimony. If you are a single mom and you're struggling, I might want to send you Miss Ray Hope's testimony. So what you want to do is you want to learn these testimonies, because these are going to be your resources and your tools, and they're not just for one time. They're just not for, when I post them in the next 40 days for you to use them once. This is for you to use a year from now, 2 years from now. This is for you as a recruiting aid that says, hey, this is just an example of how some people have been helped with my econ. Okay. So how do we share this on our Facebook page? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Pastor Dandridge, because I love his testimony. What you're going to do is you're going to come here to this particular page, and you're going to see where it says share. So what you want to do is you want to share this. So you're going to share. It's going to open up, and it's going to ask you how you want to share. Now, I'm logged in as an administrator to the My Econ fan page, but I can share this on my timeline, okay? Or I can share on a friend's timeline, or I can send in a private message. So here's some things that you need to understand. If I'm going to share on my own personal timeline, I'm going to click on share on my timeline, and I'm not just going to share it. I'm going to say something about this. And so I'm going to say something like this. This is my dear friend, Pastor Darrell Dandridge, okay? He is a business partner in my econ and has a wonderful testimony about how he paid off his church mortgage early. If he can use the strategies to pay off his church, shouldn't you be able to pay off your home, right? And then I'm going to do what we call a call to action. This is really important. My call to action is to learn how Pastor Dandridge did it. And how you can too visit, and I'm going to put the website. Okay. So now the question is, June, what website are you going to use? Well, I may use my capture page. So we've got capture pages. We got our lead capture pages. I may use that. Or I might just send them to my econ page. So if I go here to my econ page, let's go find my econ page here. Now, I don't want to just send them right here because that's kind of boring and people don't know what to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send them to the opportunity video page, right? So that's the opportunity video page. And it's an 8-minute video that tells them a little bit about my econ. And then they can go and either join now or contact me, right? So I'm going to grab this link right here. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to go back to my Facebook here. And I'm going to paste my link right there. Right? Because I want them to go to my page. And these are people that are on my Facebook page. So they're going to be able to hear and learn about how he paid off his church. But they have a relationship with me. They're on my page. Notice how I didn't just send the video with no information. Notice how I typed a story. And what I want to share with you is that we have to stop being we have to stop being lazy in our marketing. There's some work and there's some effort that you have to put forth. And really this wasn't even a lot of work, but it takes a little bit of time for me to sit down and figure out how I want to say this. Pastor Dandridge also said in his testimony that they were looking good, riding good, smelling good, but they were broke. So I could have wrote something according to that as well. But this is me telling a story because people like to read a story. They're going to watch his video, and then they're going to click on my link to find out more about what he did. So I'm going to go ahead and post this, and I'm going to make this private because this is just for demonstration purposes only. But I'm going to go ahead and post that on my timeline. So I'm going to go ahead and post that. All right. So that was posted successfully on my timeline. Okay. Now, I'm on the My Econ Facebook page. Let me go back to my timeline so that you guys can see that it was actually posted. So I'm going to go back to my timeline. Let's see here. And there's what it looks like. All right. So this is what my friends are going to see. They're going to read. And I said, this is my dear friend, Pastor Darrell Dandridge. Right. And they're going to look at that. They're going to probably listen to the video. It's only about 40-something seconds long, so it's not a long video. And then instead of them looking all over the place trying to find him, they're just going to click on my link and go straight to my link to learn more about my econ. And this is how you should be marketing your page. So I'm going to go back to the Facebook page for my econ. I'm going to go back here to the my econ Facebook page. And I want to just share, I want to show you something, and I'm not pointing anybody out or picking on anybody, but I get a chance to see who shared the page, right? So I'm going to go here, I'm going to look at everybody that has been sharing, right? And so see, here's somebody that says, this is Deshawn. It changed her mindset in life. It did the same for me. Now I see money as a tool. But notice why he didn't tell me what to do, right? So that call to action is extremely important because, okay, I read it, but you haven't shown me what I need to do. Or what you might even want to do, you can use this video, and then you know that on Wednesday nights, we have a live business presentation on Wednesday night. Then you might want to put the link to the business presentation that Mr. Stokes does on Monday and Wednesday night. So there's a lot of links that you can put here to push people towards that. But this person didn't do a call to action. No call to action. All this person did was share the video. Now, Beverly did it correctly. So Beverly says, my econ is not only showing people how to shift an extra $200 or $1,000 back in your current paycheck, but we also teach financial literacy that has been shifting mindsets all over the United States. Now, what I would have preferred her do is a call to action. Again, if you're not sending people and telling people what to do, they're just going to read it and they're going to move on. you want them to go somewhere. You want them to go to your capture page. You want them to go to your business opportunity page. You want them to go to the Wednesday night webinar. You want them to go somewhere where they can get more information. So you see people that just like this person, they just shared it. They didn't even type anything up. And if this is you, I'm not picking at you. I'm just trying to do a teaching strategy here. Okay. Now, here's Healthy Financial Lifestyle. They actually got it right. Listen to my business colleague, Candace Woodruff. My econ has showed Candace, I don't know why I'm tongue twisted. Candace Woodruff, not only how to shift her mindset about money, but also show her the strategies that have shifted her income. You can do the same. For more information, boom, he's got a link to his opportunity video, right? And then he's got a few tags here, all right? And so the attachment is the actual video if you went to this person's page. So this person actually did it correctly, right? Here's Mr. Baker. Now, Mr. Baker is putting some information here, but again, they're missing out on the opportunity to do a call to action. You have got to tell people what to do on social media if you want them to go and do it. So you got to give them a call to action. All right. So hopefully I beat that drum pretty hard. Let's see. I see some questions might come in. June, if you post that privately, can you change and post it publicly if you choose to? That's a great question, Kurt. So what Kurt was saying, when I do the Tuesday night Facebook, when I do the Tuesday night training, and especially when I'm training on Facebook, I usually make things private because so many people follow me. And if I do demonstrations and stuff, they're going to be like, what is he doing? Because they don't know that I'm doing training with you guys. So the question is, now that I've made this private, can I make this public? Right? So I shared this, but it's private and it's not public. Only I can actually see this. So nobody else can see this that's following me. Now, how do I turn this into a public view? If I go here and I go to edit the post. So, and I edit the post, I can go down here and I can change it from only me to the public. Okay. So Kirk, that's how I do that. I can go back and edit and I can change from only me to public. Okay. Now, sometimes you want to use this only me because you want to see what it looks like before you actually post it. Because I know I've done some things like I've posted some things on Facebook and then realized that it didn't look the way I thought it was going to look. Then I had to delete it and all that crazy stuff. So a lot of times what you can do is you can post it so only you can see it. And then if it looks good to you, then you can come back and edit and go live with it. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. So that's what we want to do. Now, not only can we take, I'm going to go back to the My Econ fan page. So we're going to go back to facebook.com/My Econ. You should be subscribed to this page, okay? Because everything happens on this page. Not only can we share on our timeline, let me scroll back down. I'm going to do Miss Candace right now. So here's Candace, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on share, and I'm going to click share. But maybe I don't want to share it on my page. What I can do is I can send a private message. I can send it to somebody. So if I click on share in a private message, and then I'm going to type in the name of the person. So I know Mr. Parker is on the call. So I'm going to type in Mr. Al Parker. And let's just say that he's just a personal friend. I'm going to say something like this. Al, this girl, this woman, I didn't mean to say girl. This woman has an amazing testimony and has benefited greatly from being involved with My Econ. This is the company I was telling you about. Once you finish, this is my call to action. Once you finish watching her testimony, click the link below to learn how she shifted her income. Okay. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and spell benefited correctly. All right. And then I'm going to go grab my link again. This is my opportunity video link. And copy that. And then I'm going to paste my link right here. And then I'm going to send this private message to Mr. Parker. So I'm going to go ahead and click send. So now here's what you're going to see. My Facebook message came up, right? And I sent the message to Mr. Parker. Here's the message that I sent to Mr. Al Parker. There's Mr. Parker right there. Here's the message that I sent to him. And he has her testimony right inside of his chat window. So now he has no choice but to see this video, right? And then when he's done with the video, he can click on the link, and the link's going to take him to my page. So see, not only can I share this corporate-wide across everyone on my Facebook page, if I want to target one specific individual, I can target that specific individual by sending them a note and sending this directly to them. So that's really, really powerful. And again, if you got a pastor that you're connected to on Facebook, why not send him a private message, him or her a private message, and include Pastor Dandridge's testimony? See, this is how you start to drive your business, because believe it or not, testimonies are what moves people. The business presentation is cool, but when they start relating with other people, that's what moves people, right? I can tell you Mr. Clyde Wallace is on the call today, and Mr. Wallace got involved with me because I was a military recruiter, and back in his day, he was a military recruiter. So see, a lot of times people will connect with you because there's a common bond that's there. And so as we continue to put out these video testimonies, what you want to do is you want to keep a mental record, and maybe not even a mental record. You might want to create a spreadsheet that says, you know, this is a single mom foreclosure, and it has a link to her video. This is this person, this is what was happening with this person. Okay. Now someone says, well, how do I get the links to the videos? So here's what we do. Remember, I think I taught you guys this in a previous training. This post right here, if you want to copy this post without sharing it, let's just say you want to copy the post, you go up to where the hours are. See where it says 11 hours? That means that it was posted 11 hours ago. We're going to right click on that, and we're going to copy the link address. We're going to copy the link address. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my page. Let's just say I'm going to go back to my Facebook page, and I would type my message here, and then I'm going to paste that link there. So I'm now pasting that link. So by pasting that link, you see that I've also put that video right here. Okay. So I can just paste the link to that video, and that will work for me as well. All right. So that's how that works. Very, very easy, very, very simple, easy to do. Okay. Now, maybe you have a website somewhere. Let me see if this will allow me to do this. This is a little bit more advanced. This is for those of you that have a website. Why don't I do this? I'm going to go back to the My Econ fan page. And where do we find that? Facebook.com/MyEcon. Going to go back to the fan page. And let's say that I want to put this video in a website. I want to embed this video in a website. So let me go find the video. So here's the video right here. I'm going to go down here, and I think, give me one quick second. If I click on share, there's a feature that allows me to embed, and I can't remember where the embed feature was. That's not it. I may have to get back with you guys because I remember there was an embed feature. Oh, here, I think it is right here. So, nope, that's not it. That's not it. And find that because there is an embed feature. I don't know how to show you guys how to embed. Pin to the top of the page. Here it is. Now I don't know if you guys can do this because obviously I'm logged in as the administrator of the MyEcon Facebook page. But what you would do is you would click these three buttons here above the video, and then it says embed. So if I click on embed, it's going to take me to a page where it's going to give me code. This code right here. I can take this code, copy this code, and then in my capture page or my website, I can actually embed this video into that page. Okay. So I think you ought to be able to do that. I'm not sure. I'm doing it because I'm logged in as the admin, but I think you should be able to do that if you want to embed that video on a page that you own somewhere else. All right. All right. Mr. Parker says, June, thanks. I do have a couple of passes I can send Pastor Darrell's video too. Great, 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 great. So this is the strategy that you want to use. You want to use testimonials because people relate to these testimonials. So I got some really great ones that's coming up, some great testimonials that's coming forward for you guys to actually continue to use. We posted 4 so far, and like I said, I probably got about 60 testimonials that we'll be posting. I'm going to post 1 new testimonial every day. So make sure that you are following us on MyEcon, and not only are you following us, make sure when you go here to following that you select see first for your news feed and that you turn your notifications on. Okay, that's going to allow you to get these postings in your news feed so that you know when those postings are actually coming up. Also, we did the promo this past Friday, and so there is the replay of the promo back here on the MyEcon page right there. So this was the MyEcon announcement for the Cash Max promotion. Okay, and so we've got over 21,000 people that have been reached on this who have at least seen the video. They may not have clicked through it, but I mean, that's a lot of people. And so a lot of times you can share some of this information on your page. You know, these are not things that are private to MyEcon. We don't mind this being public. Anything that we keep private, we wouldn't put it on our Facebook page. But a lot of times what you can do is your friends are nosy and they want to see what's going on. And they want to see that, man, these guys, there's really a lot of people out there that's doing this MyEcon thing. And this is what they want. And, you know, for us to be so down to earth, for Mr. Stokes to be so down to earth, everything is really down to earth in MyEcon. And so utilize these types of things on your page. You can share this type of stuff with other people. Okay. So that's what we've got going on. I wanted to make sure that you guys saw that because that is so vitally important for you when it comes to marketing your business. There's Mr. Parker. Because I don't know, he's always on the call. So and I'm always grateful to have him. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to go back here to my Facebook page here, and again, you can utilize this information. The other thing, let me go back and I just thought of one other thing because I want you to know all of the different places that you can post this thing to. So if I go down here to MyEcon, let's just say I grab one of these testimonials again. I'm just going to grab one here real quick. I'm going to grab it based on the date, the hour, said 11 hours. I'm going to copy that link address. Now, let's just say that I'm on Facebook and I could do this to somebody else's post. I could do it to my own post. I'm just going to do it to my own post. I'm not going to do it to other people's posts. But down here in the comment section, not only can you paste that in your link, but now any other video or comment that you're following, you could paste that link in the comment section, click enter, and boom, the video testimony goes into the comment section, right? So it doesn't always have to be the primary post. It could actually be inside of the comments as well. And that's why you need to learn how to copy that post and get that link so that you can post that link anywhere that you want. But always remember that you want to do a call to action. We've got all these videos. Take the time to do a call to action and then have your link and drive them somewhere where they can find out more information. All right? So with that being said, I'm going to finish up this call tonight. I got 30 minutes in, and so that's going to be the end of our call tonight. I will open up the call for any Q&A, any questions that you have. Now, if you have questions outside of what I've shown today, I'll take those questions. If there's something that you want to know on the My Econ online marketing system, I'll take your questions as well. For those of you that have iPhones, we just did an update to the Cash Flow Manager app on your iPhone. So I don't know if it automatically does that on your iPhone or if you have to go and get the update or not, but I'm just letting you know that we did an update. So hopefully it'll be pushing out to your phone. Those are for the iPhone users. Some of the iPhone users were getting a different looking icon for the Cash Flow Manager app. So the icon looked a little funny. We updated that and we pushed out a new update for that. So if you are an iPhone user, the Cash Flow Manager app has an update, and go ahead and get that update if it doesn't automatically do it for you. All right, with that being said, let me open up the line, and hopefully the background is quiet. Hopefully you guys have your background unmuted. I'm going to stop recording,